I am Nick Shell, a certified Enneagram coach. This is going to be a lot of fun. So recently, I came to the conclusion, the epiphany, that I'm not an Enneagram 7. That's my wing. But in reality, I am actually an 8. So if you yourself are struggling with figuring out what Enneagram you are, I highly recommend the best book ever written about Enneagram. I make it so easy for you. I put a link right there. You can buy this off of Amazon for about 15 bucks. This is very helpful. And then also, if you want to maybe become an Enneagram coach yourself, I've also got a link there. And if you're like, I don't even know where to start, then just click, you'll see another link where you just take the test and you can know. It takes about 10 minutes and it's free. But here's what this video is about. It was when I was understanding and accepting that I really am an 8. I just happened to be doing laundry that day. Now, let's talk about that. Consider I am married, and I've been married for almost 14 years at this point. And specifically for the last couple years, I told my wife, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna start doing all my own laundry. You've got enough to do with your laundry and the kids. I'll take care of mine. So I have my own laundry basket, and I do my laundry actually every 2 weeks. And then I do it all at once. It sounds a bit excessive, right? That's probably the 8. But specifically, I'll do it around her doing laundry. I'll do a day when she's not doing laundry, that's when I do all mine. And in theory, it was because I don't like my clothes to go in the dryer. The clothes are never the same after they go in the dryer, so I want them to consistently fit. That's ultimately what it came down to. So if I do all my own laundry, I can know that it never ends up in the dryer. So as I'm understanding, oh, I guess I'm an 8, it just happened to be laundry day. And I'm putting all my clothes on hangers, which I'm about to share a few examples. But what's interesting is some of these shirts I recently purchased, others I've bought a while back, a couple years ago, before I even really knew much about Enneagram at all. You're gonna see a theme here. You're gonna see how this Enneagram 8, this challenger, this protector, is going to present itself simply in t-shirts. When we consider that t-shirts are like a form of a tattoo, where I want to express this to the world because this is an extension of who I am. Well, that's what our t-shirts tend to do. We're naturally drawn to certain t-shirts, and there are certain ones that we would not want to associate with. But for example, look at this one I happened to choose today. I didn't choose this shirt because I knew I was making this video. This happens to be the shirt I have, so slightly above average. So there's some confidence in there, right? There's some swagger in there. Slightly above average. It's funny, but it is how I see myself. Well, I would hope so. I care about being the best that I personally can be. I don't care so much about being better than other people, but the best version of myself. And hey, if that means I'm slightly above average, so be it. So I would say there's some Enneagram 8 in this, maybe Enneagram 3. You'll see other Enneagrams, but specifically, as you're watching this video, think, yeah, okay, I see how this guy buys t-shirts that are an outward extension or reflection of his Enneagram 8-ness, which is focused on being in control. That's what 8s are ultimately all about. How can I be in control? I mean, I definitely cannot change the world, but I can change the world immediately around me. So let's have some fun. So this is one I actually wore to the gym. I love this. And a lot of these I got for like $8 at Marshall's. But I've always loved Vangogh. I've always loved Starry Night. I used to have this hanging up in the bedroom. I wrote a song about it in college, Starry Night. I love this. But then there's Godzilla. So that's hilarious. So, you know, my wing's a 7, and you may see this in these t-shirts too. It's all about having power, but it's also about having fun, because again, I'm a 7 wing. See, this is fun too, because it's kind of funny. It's like, haha. Because if you were really, yeah, man, I'm slightly above average, like that's silly. So there's humor in it. All right, here's the next one in no certain order. I actually happened to buy these the same day. Another $8 t-shirt. Godzilla, there it is. That's pretty bold and powerful and strong. Godzilla there. So now I've got 2 Godzilla t-shirts. And on a similar note, here's a gorilla, which I would say I feel is probably my spirit animal, personally, but party animal. And I will be wearing this Saturday because it's my daughter's birthday party, and I just turned 41 this week. So we have a birthday 4 days apart, so I will be wearing this shirt on her birthday party, but also for mine. So, hey, I'm strong, I'm intense, but I know how to have fun. So that makes a lot of sense. Keep in mind, I have not purchased any of these since really understanding that I was an 8. Like, I bought that one like the week before I realized it, but still, it shows a lot about the subconscious. Now this again, kind of like this shirt, maybe a little bit more in the Enneagram 3, the achiever, but reps not text is one of my gym shirts. And yeah, instead of scrolling Facebook or goofing off on your phone, no, let's actually do what we're here for. Let's do the reps, not the text. You know, I'm one of those people where I'll go up to the equipment that I need and there's somebody is on their phone, and you know, that's going to be a problem. So I'll directly ask them, hey, are you done with that equipment? Knowing that they're just playing around. And at least they know that I'm waiting on it. Next, now this is old. I've had this probably, I think I got when I was 37. This is an old shirt. This is it back before I slimmed down. So it actually doesn't even fit anymore really, but it was put in the dryer. So I was like, hi, I don't care, thanks. You know, there's a song on my channel here called I Wish I Was Here. And the opening line was from this shirt, hi, I don't care, thanks. As an Enneagram 8, again, I'm not trying to change the world, but part of me controlling my own world is accepting that there's only a few things I actually can control. So, it's the end of the world. There's a bad storm coming. COVID. Politics. Hi, I don't care, thanks. Because I can't actually do anything about those things. So that's definitely been a motto. And again, that was the first of all these shirts. So that was actually probably when I was 37, 38. A couple years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, before I even realized it. But I think that was kind of a little bit of the entry to these shirts, of focusing on what you can control and not on what you can't. You gotta love Popeye, a sign of strength here. I just love it. It looks cool. That's powerful right there. So Popeye's not necessarily even a big guy, but he's seen as powerful. And hey, I'm 5'9". I'm not that big, but I believe in the concept of being small but strong. There you go. We've got to have Cobra Kai. Got this for like $9 at Walmart. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Now, in reality, my growth is a 2, so I know much better. But there is this concept, hey, my son does Taekwondo, and he just started sparring. He's in his green belt, so they're doing that now. And I just told him this morning, I said, you did such a good job sparring last night. That kid actually was a belt above you, but yet he was like this because you were assertive. As soon as it started, you went after him. I said, a lot of times by you making the first move, you ultimately win. You beat them psychologically because they see you as stronger than them, even if you're not. And again, that's that whole fake it till you make it 8 thing. So I have had this one. Okay, this is probably one I've had more than anything. I've probably had this closer to 7 years. And you think, well, what's Enneagram 8 about this? Bruce Springsteen, this is one of his first albums. Bruce Springsteen happens to also be a 7 with an 8 wing. Same as me. I've always loved Bruce Springsteen my entire life. Listen to him every day. I still listen to CDs. I've got his new CD in my car. That's funny. But Bruce Springsteen is an Enneagram 8. And the last one, I've worn this a lot. My Mad Mickey t-shirt. It's funny, we went to Disney World for the first time as a family for Christmas this past year, and you better believe I was wearing this shirt. It's hilarious. I was drawn to it because, like, when do you ever see Mickey Mouse mad? These days he's never mad, but to have a Mad Mickey shirt, that's hilarious. So what do you think in the comments? Can you tell, is it pretty obvious? Yeah, I'm an Enneagram 8. I've got the 7 wings, so I'm all about having fun, but first I want to be in control of this thing. And let's be serious first, let's be intense first, and then let's have fun on the side. Your thoughts belong right here.